Imagine this. You are hanging on a cross. Your legs are broken. Your hands are pierced. You can barely breathe. And you know, any minute now, it's over. You've lived a selfish life. You've stolen. You've hurt people. You've never once prayed. Never opened a Bible. Never tried to make things right. And now, there is literally no time left. That was the reality of the man we're going to talk about today. The Bible tells us in Luke chapter 23 that two criminals were crucified with Jesus, one on his left, one on his right. At first, both of them mocked him. Matthew and Mark confirm this. They were shouting the same insults as the crowd. Save yourself if you're really the Son of God. But then, something changed. Something only God can do in a human heart. One of the criminals suddenly went silent. And when the other criminal kept mocking Jesus, this man found the strength, through all his pain, to speak up. He turned to the mocker and said, "Do you not fear God, since you are under the same sentence? We are punished justly, for we are getting what our deeds deserve. But this man has done nothing wrong." Listen to those words again. He didn't defend himself. He didn't say, "Well, I wasn't that bad." He didn't bargain. He fully admitted, "I deserve this." And then, in the middle of his agony, he turned his head toward Jesus and spoke the simplest, most powerful prayer in history. "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." That's only 11 words in English. 8 words in Greek. No theology. No long confession. No promises to live better, because he knew he wouldn't live another day. Just a cry from a broken heart. "Remember me." And Jesus, bleeding, suffering, dying, turned his head toward this guilty man and answered with the most beautiful sentence ever spoken from a cross. "Truly, I tell you, today, you will be with me, in paradise." Today. Not tomorrow. Not after purgatory. Not after you serve your time. Not after you prove yourself. Today. Same-day salvation. Instant forgiveness. Immediate welcome into the presence of God. No waiting room. No probation. No second chance needed, because the first chance was enough when it was placed in Jesus. Let's be honest, this story makes religious people uncomfortable. Because this criminal didn't do a single thing we're usually told we must do. He wasn't baptized. He never took communion. He never tithed. He never went on a mission trip. He never even had time to say sorry to the people he hurt. All he did was look at Jesus, admit he was guilty, and ask to be remembered. And Jesus said, "You're coming home with me, today." This is the scandal of grace. This is why the gospel is called good news. Because it's not about what we bring to the table, it's about what Jesus already paid. The thief brought nothing but sin. Jesus gave everything, including paradise. And the moment that man breathed his last, he opened his eyes in the arms of the Savior who never turned him away. So if you're watching this right now and you feel like that thief, if you feel like your life is a wreck, if you think you've gone too far, waited too long, messed up too much, hear the voice of Jesus speaking across 2,000 years, straight to your heart. Today, if you will just turn to me, if you will just say my name, if you will just trust what I did on that cross, today, you will be with me. Because the same Jesus who saved a dying thief with his last few breaths is the same Jesus who is alive right now, listening to you. Religion says, clean yourself up, then come. Jesus says, come as you are, and I will clean you. Religion says, do enough, and maybe God will accept you. Jesus says, I already accepted you, it is finished. Religion says, maybe someday. Jesus says, today. That's the difference between trying to earn heaven, and receiving the free gift of grace. So right now, wherever you are, you can pray the same prayer the thief prayed. You don't need fancy words. Just say, "Jesus, remember me." And you will hear the same answer he heard. Today, you are mine. If this message has touched you, please do 3 things. 1. Hit like so this story of hope can reach someone who feels it's too late. 2. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Tomorrow we're sharing another story that proves God's love never runs out. 3. In the comments, simply write, "Today," if you believe Jesus is saying that word to you right now. And if you feel led to partner with us so we can keep sharing these stories every single day. Thank you for watching. You are so loved. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you richly.